one should be recording right about now. And hello everyone! Welcome back to another day on the Minecraft not server. Why do I say Minecraft server? I don't even know. Welcome back to another day on the WitchCraft game playthrough. A Minecraft playthrough. Someday I will get the intro correct. But today, as I have said in previous episodes, we were going to start working with some redstone. And we're going to be doing that by kind of giving our base a bit of a facelift. Hello and welcome and thank you for joining me. Whew, just get it all out. I understand that. So, this is what we're going to be working on today. And I know that it's not much to, well, how dare I say it's not much. I like it. I love this design. I cannot lay claim to the design of the inner workings, which let's take a nice little peek of the inner workings. Pretty much we're going to be building a lot of this. A lot of that. So, let's just go ahead and get to it. The inner workings, I cannot lay 100% claim to. Yes, I put it together, but the design was done by another Minecraft YouTuber called Hocus Pocus. So if you like this design, definitely check out his video on storage silos. He does a really good video on these, as well as kind of shows you a little bit more that you can do with them. So if you want to build like these, definitely check out his channel, or if you want to just follow along with me, you can also follow along. But the cool thing about these is, so these are redstone redstone lamps. And as there's items in, because there's items in the bottom chest, as there's items in there, there are several chests stacked, which you guys will see as we're putting that together. And the redstone lamps will actually light up, indicating whether or not there is stuff in that chest. So, for example, like if the bottom chest is full, or if the bottom chest has items in it, the bottom light will be on. If the second chest has items in it, the second light will be on, and so on and so forth. So pretty much it tells you how full your storage silo is, which is super handy. However, building them definitely takes a lot of items, a lot of things you need to craft up to get it going, get it working. Speaking of working, is Mike working? Mike should be working, but that way. So yes, they're expensive to build. However, they're so worth it. They're so worth it because it's nice. You can just kind of run in and set up or plop down. I'll show you guys. It's a really efficient way to have your base set up, at least in my opinion. I've had this storage system in previous bases and it's great, but unfortunately we gotta bring everything down by like a block, because we can't really build up more because the crops are there and the bridge is there. So the nice part of being inside a mountain is you can normally build down. So we just gotta drop everything down. So just kind of gonna be talking while working on this. But yeah. So I understand that it's Tuesday, and I know that we normally don't do episodes for Minecraft on Tuesday, but there's always a but. But my life is going to probably be a little busy, hectic over the next few weeks. So I'm gonna be really just kind of scrambling with life. So episodes are just gonna have to come out when episodes come out. And I really appreciate you guys for understanding that, and thank you so much. We have definitely still been working on things, and there's so much to show you, and I would love to start introducing new people and such. It's just my schedule is not guaranteed for anything right now. The only thing that's guaranteed is for all the weekends that I'm doing conventions. So, and speaking of conventions, Sci-Fi Barta, we just finished that on Saturday, and that went pretty alright. It definitely seems like they've expanded the show, which for you know, for the show and for goers, like, that's great. However, we didn't do like our best year, but we didn't do terrible, so that's always cool too. And I'm actually going to boop and just start getting that. There we go. And so this is, like I said, this is actually kind of expensive to build. It's a lot of materials, but that's why this is kind of like, it's good to have something set up for the beginning, because I like to try to be organized with my items when I can. But because I don't think anyone hates it more when they're looking for something and they can't seem to find it. So, oop. What's in here? Lots of gravel. Okay. Here we go. So, because I need to move these chests down, and I will have chests along the bottom here, instead of emptying out the chests, like one block by one, I'm at least funneling it down, so I don't have to move as much. But yeah, for this you're going to need lots of hoppers, lots of chests, lots of comparators, a couple repeaters, and redstone, and then just whatever block you want to build with. It's not super important because, hello friend, hello and welcome. But anyways, as I was saying, it's not super important whatever block you're using back here to build unless you want this exposed. So I'm just going to use cobblestone. But yeah, show went alright. No complaints. There was a lot of cool things, a lot of cool vehicles. They do an iconic car show, so like Batmobile, all that jazz, and send some pictures to some friends. Yep. And been doing a lot of grinding in Minecraft lately, just trying to get all the materials to do this big project. And we've been working on a lot of other cool stuff that you guys will see in the weeks to come. And I think we're going to be moving this whole smelter setup we got going on over here. We need more stone. But yeah, things have just kind of been busy. It is kind of the busy season for cons next month. We're going to be doing a convention pretty much every weekend. And Etsy's really been popping off, which is great. But that does which is great. I'm not complaining. You know, if you want to go check out, craft it, make it. If you want to go check out an Etsy store, Silver Muse Menagerie. That's my Etsy store. SilverMuseMenagerie. Silver Muse Menagerie. And if you want nerd goodies, I make crocheted plushies. I make sewn plushies. I do some cosplay pieces. I do tapestries. I do banners. I do crocheted tapestries and banners. I do lots of things. So if you want to check that stuff out, or if you want to find a way to support me, there you go. There you go. But yeah, we've been getting in a lot of Etsy orders. We've just been very busy, and that is why schedule will be kind of on the hectic side. But I know that you guys understand, and I super appreciate that. See how they're not lit up yet? It's because they're not wired in yet. Which we're going to be doing the wiring very, very, very soon. Oh, need one more up there. And boop. But yeah, this is kind of why you guys haven't seen the base in a while. I ripped all of this out, had to drop that down, drop that side down, had to lift the roof up a little bit as well as drop it down. I'm going to be putting in a door over here where you can actually come in and access all the silo vaults. And let's break this. Hopefully there won't be any water. No water, hooray. And see, that's why we're doing this now. That's why we're doing this now, because if we had our redstone laid out, which I had a weird glitch earlier, the redstone didn't get destroyed, so I don't know if that's maybe a bedrock thing or what. But yeah, see, this would be bad if I needed to tear that down when we were building. See, this would all be terrible, so we're just getting it done now. Alright, and nope. Try to do things quick and you don't get it done right. There we go. There we go. And last bit. And we have some boss tools now. Like our Blessed Carver, Fortune 2 and Breaking 2, Efficiency 3, Mending 1. So I've been doing lots of level grinding. We actually have a zombie spawner now. And we will be working on a zombie farm very soon. And I'll bring you guys along for that. Yeah, that's gonna be fine. That's gonna be just fine. And I think that should have been enough time to let these drain. So let's see where we are. That's still filling. That's still filling. Is it still filling? Yep. That's still going. I think that's almost done. Alright, alright, alright. It's almost done. Well, let's go ahead and hurry this along so we can at least get the first one started, and then it'll just all kind of start falling into place. Perfect. Alright, get this gone. Hopper's empty. Perfect. But yeah, life's probably just going to be a little hectic for a couple weeks. Not the biggest of deals. It's just, that's just how it is sometimes. Sometimes things just get busy. We've got a lot of stuff going on with the house, so that'll be keeping us busy. And it's just, it's a lot, but that's okay. And repeater. Perfect. And that one. Boom. And see, there's stuff in the bottom one, so the bottom one lights up. Bam. And we are going to put in a couple stacked chests, staggered like so. And so this will actually, like, each silo will be 4 double chests worth of stuff, however many stuffs you need per chest. So, ta-da! And it's a nice, handy, and in my opinion, pretty solid way of, having all your things. And instead of just having like a bunch of chests in a room, I think it's a little bit more organized, it's a little bit more cleaner, and that's gonna go, nope, because that would go the wrong way. So we want it to go into that chest, yes, and we want this to go into that chest, and to put it in a way to where it'll say, like, the light will light up for it. There we go. Saying like we have things in this chest and we have things in that chest. We just need to pop down a comparator going into each chest. Gonna have to go over. Yeah, there we go. Like so. Alright. And then we're gonna go up top. And we'll have a hopper going into that chest. And we'll just kind of boop. Boop, boop. And boop, boop. Perfect. Okay. So, what is in that one? Dorite. That's right. Dorite, the source of all evils. But see, so it says that there's diorite in there, so, and a chest. There is a way to also set this up to filter, and I'll talk about that right now. So, Hocus Pocus actually does have the full tutorial where you can actually set these up and each silo will filter. And what that means is each silo will be set to only take in certain items. So let's say, for example, I threw a bunch of granite, diorite, and cobblestone down here. And let's just say I had one water system. I had one, what's the term I'm looking for? Item transport. Let's say that I had one item transport of like a waterway where I just dumped a bunch of stuff into and it just took my items. And let's just say I threw a bunch of random items in there. Well, if I had a water transport system where I could transport my items set up down here, and I just had like a shaft or whatever that I just threw them all in and they came down in a dropper, if the water system goes over the hoppers will then be programmed to filter out the items. So if you want one silo set for this, one silo set for that, you can just toss them in and it'll auto sort for you. That's the basics of like a filtration system. I'm the novice of novices when it comes to redstone, and if I don't understand it, I can't program it, and I don't really understand fully on how to program said hoppers. So I'm not... I've pretty much, if I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know what I'm doing, and I will kind of just avoid working on said thing because I have no idea. So eventually I'll learn and I'll maybe be a little bit better. I'm still trying to learn how he even does a breakdown on how exactly you do it, and I can't wrap my head around it because I'm just not that smart. But that's okay, because we're at least doing some other stuff. And that can go. But you definitely need lots of chests for this project. Lots of chests and lots of hoppers. And yep, we're just gonna have to do it. And boop. And we'll just do. But yeah, as far as Sci-Fi Barto goes, I mean, there was cosplay contests. There's a lot of really cool street vendors. I bought the most adorable grumpy cat planter, which is just a pouty boy, and it's adorable. They were also selling sorry, that is my phone going off. They were also selling these really cute, you've seen them online everywhere, the ceramic Bulbasaur-like planters. So those were cute too. I did not get one of those. I just got one of the... Where did I pick up this diorite? I thought I... No. I don't need you though. Well, actually, this would be a cool way to show you guys that as the items are filtering through, as there is something in that chest, it'll light up. So that is all that diorite that I just put in that hopper filtering down to the chest below, and it'll go all the way down to the bottom until it's done sorting. And did I put a comparator there? Or was it just going... That one's going to there. I think maybe it was probably just going too quick. But yeah. I'll do some other testing, but that should all be set up correctly. We're just going to go with it set up correctly and move on. And get all the cobblestone out of our pockets. We cannot. Alright, well, we will soon. Boop, boop, boop. But, I said, but, and I was like, I don't know where this conversation's going. Don't need that. Okay. And and yes. Yes, I am doing this right. I need to stop second guessing myself. Redstone is one of those things that it's the closest thing to magic to me because it's like learning programming or electronics. And nope. Repeater. Yes. And it's definitely something new. I just think it's crazy that you can build things like computers and like other games and just so many other things in Minecraft. Like it's just very yes. Yes. It's coming together. But yeah, I just think it's crazy that you can just it's a game that you are basically given basic electronics and it's like, here's some bits of wiring, here's some things that you can kind of program in, and I just figured it out. So we're just kind of building to make this a little bit more efficient for our needs. Perfect. Alright, it's coming together. Now we just need to finish putting in the little bits and then we should be all done. And where is it? Oh. Yes. I'm just going to do this layer by layer so that way I can make sure I'm doing it all right. Or doing it all wrong and then I have to rip out and do every single one all over again. But I don't think that's the case. Let's see. Doing good. And how's your day been going, Hack the Planet? I hope you've been having a good day. Hope you've been having a good Tuesday. Sounds like we might hear a door open soon. And I know that I said that we're gonna be having some people coming in and working on stuff that, like other players, other friends, that will be happening very soon. As soon as I figure out the rest of my life and what's good, not the rest of my life, but as soon as I get the chance to take care of some things that need to be taken care of and my schedule kind of evens out a bit, we will be doing that very soon. Hold on, guys. Sounds like something crazy is going on outside. Everything okay?
Yeah, are you done?
No, I heard.
Oh, you're not recording?
I just said hold on. It sounds like there's... What's going on?
Oh, there's a dog at her. This is the neighbors.
Oh.
Prim was at the door.
Okay. Alright, guys, all good. Just loose dogs in the neighborhood. Speaking of loose dogs in the neighborhood, a couple nights ago we had the police, just you know, random dogs running around the neighborhood, like you do. I don't know. It's very strange. So a couple nights ago we had the police prowling our neighborhood looking for someone, and so that was very strange. Because we saw a bunch of lights, we peeked out our door, and all of a sudden there's cops on our front lawn. Welcome to Sefner. And don't know if they ever caught the guy or girl or whoever they were looking for. We don't know if they ever caught them. So that's been interesting. And I'm just making sure that all of my circuitry is correct. And it looks like we're doing good. Sweet. So, oh, shoot. Didn't mean to break that one. There we go. So that was interesting. And now we've got, you know, dogs loose in the neighborhood. That's always, so long as they're friendly puppers, like, I guess it's okay. And it's definitely been interesting times. We're still waiting to hear back from our owners of the house, and that's kind of, yeah, we had a helicopter hanging around here. You know, the classiest life, of course. You know, it's life. But yeah, Nathan's been working on some stuff, which we will be showing that off very soon. Okay. Okay. You want to say hi to the people?
Hi, everybody. I didn't know yet.
Okay. All right. Nathan says hi.
Hi,
and we're actually going to be checking out his builds in the next day or so, whenever he says that he is ready. And just checking my circuit. Yeah, that's correct. Okay. So that'll be cool. Like I said, we're going to be getting some other people on here. We're going to be getting them on here fairly soon as I can figure out whether I'm coming or going. Because my schedule is a little... I've said it enough times. My schedule is just a little hectic right now. Which, that's fine. But, yeah. And this is coming together. And then we just need to fix that. But, yeah. Let's go ahead and finish walling this off. And I think that's probably where we'll cut it. We really didn't talk about absolutely much. So why don't we talk about a couple things first. Things that are coming up. I'm still interested in doing some sort of thing for Imbolc. I think we're going to do something that has to deal with cows and sheep, since Imbolc is a time of like milk harvests. Alright. And Imbolc also means like in the belly, so it's also a time for like fertility and such. So maybe we'll do a little ritual where we breed some cows and sheep and do some sort of like milk blessing or something like that. I think that might be fun. That might also be something that we get at least one or two of the new builders involved if they feel like it. Which you guys haven't seen yet because it's a work in progress, but we kind of started building like a map room. This is our compound here. We are currently here, and this over here is if we had... Let's go to sleep so you guys can see what we've been working on. Because it's not all lit up yet. You can kind of see it there, but we'll climb up on top of the roof so you guys can see it. But, get up. Cool. So, yeah, we've started our ritual circle. I'm actually going to be doing some towers coming off each corner that will be keeping the remnants of the elements in. And I think that'll be where we do, like, Minecraft ritual, because why not do ritual in a video game? Why is it any different than doing ritual in real life? And yeah, I'm gonna finish up this wall right here. Yeah, it totally counts. I actually, this is something that I want to have a conversation about, because here's the thing is, some people play video games more than, you know, they do anything in real life other than, like, you know, working or whatever else it is that they have to do. But some people, especially in this day and age, play video games more than they do anything else. It's a big time investment for a lot of people. So when you're doing that, obviously you're putting a lot of time, energy, and effort into gaming. So in that sort of sense, especially since you're expending energy on games, then wouldn't in some way, shape, or form that energy be taking its own its own form, its own way of being? Because, you know, not you know, but energy cannot be created or destroyed. It can only change form. So, in that sense of thinking, you know, if you put enough belief and time and energy into something, it amounts to something else. So, in my ideal thought pattern is, if, you know, you're putting in so much time and energy into something, where am I going with this? If you're putting so much time and energy into something, it amounts to something else. We'll get into a whole conversation about this some other time when I'm not trying to think. When I'm not trying to think. But yeah, I think that's just kind of a conversation that I would like to have at some point. Is half that. Okay. Yes, craft it. I've completely lost my train of thought. Right, yeah, sorry. But there it is. There's the train of thought. So, you know, in thinking of the sense of spending time in a video game world, especially with it spending as much time on, like, a Minecraft realm as a lot of people do, like, why can't, like, energy that you put forth into planning certain things or doing certain things in a game also transfer to... How is this offset? I guess it's all... is that gonna bother someone? Well, it doesn't bother me, and I'm the person that works on this stuff, so if it's not gonna bother me, then that's fine. But so that's just kind of like my train of thought is energy is energy. The universe doesn't recognize it as anything else. So if you're putting forth energy towards a goal, it doesn't it I'm trying to word this properly. It doesn't matter how you put that energy forth, so long as you put it forth in a positive means, and that the way that you're putting it forth is meaningful to you. Because at the end of the day, you're doing magic for yourself typically. So if the way you put out that energy, so in playing a video game, for example, if the way you put out that energy is meaningful to you, then it's meaningful towards your intent. And that's why I'm kind of just like, magic in video games. Could that be a thing? Could that be a thing of our modern age? So that's something that we'll probably talk into a bit deeper when I have my thoughts a bit gathered more. Because it seems like I don't even know how to talk properly today, let alone have a thought. So we're just gonna go ahead and finish this up. Exactly. Like, I kind of started writing a thesis, because... So, for example, in like, beliefs of why tools have like, wand, athame, chalice, like, why those have power is because the practitioner or person using them, the witch, has direct contact with that tool and puts their energy into that tool. So who's to say that a video game controller cannot also be a tool in which you then channel your energy into the character, which is the person that you're supposed to be within the video game. So, it's all about the intent, and who's to say that in doing that, because we believe in the as above, so below, and that means, sorry, trying to talk and think at the same time, not my best work, but, so as above, so below is as what happens, like, in the astral, in the universe, in the celestial realm, so as above, so below. So us being the below then, because we're putting that energy out into the universe, us being the below then, that energy trickles down. And the reverse happens as well. So, small things that we do in this realm then reflect onto the astral realm, and then that moves down to us. So that's kind of the whole, like, theory of magic. So in that sort of sense, could the actions that we do in a video game, in this sort of thought, the video game then being the so below, and then us being the as above, could the actions and things that we do within a video game then reflect onto us being the as above? So that's kind of just a fun thought of mine. Let's see, we need granite. Let's do these signs, and we will call this donezo. I will fix this, and everything else will be done, but look at that. I think this is looking great. I'm gonna have to check and make sure that light actually works. And if it doesn't, we'll just have to fix it. It's just what's gonna have to be. So that's just that's kind of an experiment I would like to run, especially in this playthrough, is could a video game reflect, that's andesite. Okay, so we have some. Could a video game reflect into the current realm that we work, live, and experience life in? And could we have effect on things in our world through games? It's an interesting concept, and it's something that I would like to experiment with. And what better way to experiment with that than with Minecraft? Why not? Because you can literally do anything in Minecraft. Something tells me that that other one's not working, because if this is lighting up, the one above it's okay. So yeah, definitely if you guys follow this, if you guys want to build these, follow Hocus Pocus, and his tutorial is very, very comprehensive if you do it properly. So there's a lot going on. So I'm gonna sign off here, guys. Thank you so much for your time. Yeah, things are crazy, so I thank you for understanding when things are crazy, and I hope you have a great day. You're beautiful. Keep being beautiful. I fucking love you, and have a great week. All right. Take care, guys.